Hey, normally we're in my garage, but this week we're in Jorgen Moller's garage out in Salt Lake City. Jorgen, how you doing, man?
Great, glad you're here.
Well, in fact, this is the RaceDeck SpeedGarage. Right?
It is.
This is, and everybody knows you for, the great modular flooring, which we're standing on right now, the RaceDeck modular flooring. But what a lot of people don't know is what a serious car guy you are.
Through and through.
And your whole life,
My whole life. My first car was a 55 Chevy when I was 14 years old.
Man, you got to respect
that. And it's gone crazy since then.
It sort of has. Like, you have very eclectic tastes, very eclectic collection. Let's start here with one of my personal faves, the Ford GT. I'm a big fan of the Ford GT. Who's not? But this baby here has got to be one of your prized possessions.
It is my prize. When I was a kid growing up, the original GT40 was on my wall, always looking at it. And then I was fortunate enough one day to be able to get one when they came out in 2005. And it's a phenomenal car.
They're amazing. They're totally amazing. But you got a couple Porsches too.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything else.
Well, again, I'm a bike guy, you're a bike guy, these Ducatis are fantastic. But one of the crazier cars you've got is the Maliboost. We've talked about that before, but this is a killer resto mod, some 11, 12.
It's about 1,200 horsepower, and out of all the cars I have, this is the one where when I get out of it, I am shaking.
Well, it's a pretty serious ride. One of the weirder cars you've got, though, is that Nissan.
Yeah, the Ken Mary. The Ken Mary is such a cool car. I brought this over from Japan. It's a right-hand drive. And when you look at it, and you start looking at all the lines and the cues, you could pick up the AMX on the back end and maybe Mopar somewhere else and a Mustang somewhere else. It's like they try to put together what was happening in that era with hot rodding.
And here it is.
Here it is. It's got Solex carbs. It's very raw. It's such a great sound driving it and a raw feeling.
What year?
This is 73 Ken Mary.
That's just totally cool. Well then, one of the cars that I've always loved, and what I consider a future classic, is this Beamer Z8. What a magnificent car, and they only made them for a little while.
Yeah, they made them about 3 years, and it's the last of the M5 V8 motors, and it's a great touring car. It's actually my wife's favorite car. We take this up Canyon Cruise, out to dinner. It's a great ride.
Yeah, and you look good in it too, I gotta believe. Well then, take it back to your youth. You got this Bronco over here, and it's sitting, under the lift here, and that's another thing. I mean, this RaceDeck flooring can take incredible loads. You can put the lift on the RaceDeck flooring.
Absolutely, 4-post lifts can go right on top. This is a 2-post. We've taken apart cars, rebuilt engines, dropped parts, which don't get damaged, by the way, because they're saved by the floor.
Yeah.
Which is great. And we do a lot of heavy work on this. Like this 74 Bronco here, it's a lot of work is done on it. And we could do it all right here.
So the great thing about this flooring is it's a great show flooring. I mean, it's a great place to display your vehicles, but it's also a great shop flooring. I mean, I got it at my place.